introduction. Yes, as you've probably seen, the Republican Trevor Luden website mentioned pro-North Korea communists slam the interview and defend Pyongyang, and it's just very funny. So before I talk about the Red Flag magazine, I just want to make a brief announcement about an action this Sunday. Sunday at 3:30 p.m. at the Waldorf Astoria Hotel, there's going to be a very important protest against the Times of Israel gala. It's a horrendous Zionist conference and I guess fundraiser, and it's very important that we go there and we show that we stand against the Zionist narrative and the terrorist state of Israel. So I wanted to talk about an action that FIST took last Saturday, the 7th of February. We decided to do outreach with the new edition of Red Flag, the new edition of the FIST Fight Imperialism Stand Together magazine. And some of the topics in this issue are how we'll defeat the police state, from Iguala to Ferguson, Black women's lives matter, and a number of other practical and theoretical entries into the magazine. So I guess I'll talk a little bit about what actually occurred. So we went to Union Square to do outreach with the magazine, and we had a pretty wide range of responses. Many people were actually very interested. We ran into people who were involved in the protests against police brutality and police terror here in New York a couple of months ago. They were involved in that. And we even ran into someone who, upon seeing this, stated that communism is the solution. And is very interested in getting involved with FIST and getting more involved in youth activism. But I would say the majority of people that would stop and speak with us, definitely they saw the major problems with our society. I mean, how can you not see these tremendous crimes that are being committed by the state on behalf of the class that they represent, the capitalist class? And I would say we got out between a dozen and 20 copies of Red Flag. We were out there for about an hour. It was a brief action, but I think it was very successful. We got a number of about between a dozen and 20 contacts that day, and it's a very important thing to do outreach, because that's one way you can meet a lot of people. That's a very important form of recruiting new members, as well as just just giving out information, informing people, as well as it's important also learning from the masses. That's one way in which we can sort of take polls, if it were, just to see what's on the mind of what's really on the mind of the masses, and they, if they see something in particular, or when you're speaking with them, they'll raise something, and you'll know that that's something that people are really thinking about, and it's important to pay attention to that issue. I think that's about it. That's just wanted to give a briefly what we did, why we did it, and the importance of doing outreach. Thank you.